Hello, nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Great to have you here.
Thank you very much.
So, you have your friend with you?
I do, yeah, this is Osito. I travel alone most of the time, and his seat is pretty cheap on the airplane. He travels pretty light. Yeah.
Nice.
It's nice to have a friend.
So, so you played guitar from the age of 13, I think?
That's correct.
So
yes.
why the guitar, not singing or playing drums or keyboard?
Actually, I started out playing drums.
Oh, okay.
And I was terrible.
Okay.
And then I switched to bass, and I found the bass wasn't really challenging enough. And I can't sing at all, even a little bit. So guitar was pretty much the natural inclination for me.
Yeah, cool. So why is it Ibanez and not, or what makes it better than anything else for you?
I find Ibanez guitars are the easiest for my hands. I'm a fast guitar player. I like a fast guitar.
Yeah.
For me, playing an Ibanez is like driving a Ferrari.
Yeah.
I think we've got.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. It's out of the way. I am gonna have. Would you like more?
Okay.
So, you want me to start over?
No.
For me, playing an Ibanez is like driving a fast car. Driving a Ferrari, it just wants to go fast.
Yeah.
And that's why it works perfectly for me.
Oh, pretty cool. So
and also, it's light, it's easy to play, it stays in tune really well. I'm pretty hard on my guitars, and these stay in tune really, really well.
Yeah,
even through all the abuse.
So you have an own custom guitar of Ibanez, or not yet?
Not yet.
So it's time?
I'm hoping.
So this isn't your first clinic tour you're doing. What's the most fun of it?
I think the most fun for me about doing the guitar clinic tours is really getting to know the guitar personality in your city. Because guitar is my passion. I love everything about the instrument, and getting to meet different people in each city, find out what are guitar players like in Vancouver, Canada, then what are guitar players like in Buenos Aires, what are guitar players like here in Cologne. I get to really get a unique experience of getting to know, what the temperature is of the guitar scene. And my clinics are really mostly question and answer. Yeah. It's I talk and I play, but really it's more about my audience than it is about me. So I really try to, focus on what's important to people that are there, and that also is a great experience for me.
Yeah, cool, pretty cool. So you're playing with Alice Cooper?
That's right.
Since 2 years ago?
About
yes?
Yeah, a little less.
So how did that happen?
It was actually, it seems to a lot of people, I think, like it's like an instant, snap to success. But it was a long time, almost 15 years of hard work and touring in smaller bands, and each time getting seen by the right person to move up to a higher level. And actually, it was Kip Winger from the band Winger who saw me play with a band called Femme Fatale, and he spoke to me after the show and was like, what else are you doing? Are you playing other bands? And I said, well, I'm very available. I would love to get some more stuff. And he was very, very cool enough to, when the opportunity came that they were looking for a guitar player for Alice, he was very cool of him to put my name forward.
Wow, yeah, that's cool.
Absolutely.
And you were doing a great job in it. I've seen it twice now.
Oh wow!
That's very
Which
cool.
shows were you at?
That's been on the tour with Motley Crue. So 2 shows and
which cities?
Was it Düsseldorf and the one before. So it's pretty cool.
Düsseldorf was an emotional night.
Yeah,
if you remember.
I do. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was the Paris attacks, of course, the night before.
Yeah.
And we thought it was really important to play the show. To I think give some rock back to the community.
Yeah, and I've seen you put the colors of the French flag on your arms.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool thing.
It was really emotional night for us. Very, very emotional night for sure. And actually, we heard that there had actually been a threat at our show that night as well. And we made the decision. Alice made the decision to play, and of course, so did Motley Crue. And I think it was really needed.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful that we were able to give that experience to the metal community and the rock community.
And it's important to do the shows, to go
Absolutely.
on.
Absolutely.
So what's tour like with Alice Cooper?
It's great. Alice is, it's very professional.
Yeah.
It's really, it's not like one of those things where it's like, oh, you're going on a tour, you must be drinking and partying all the time. It's really like, it's like work, We travel on the bus with Alice. He doesn't have a separate plane or anything. Like, it's a real band. We travel all together, we eat together, we sleep in the same bus.
I think he's a pretty cool, calm down guy.
Pretty cool, pretty calm, absolutely. And And he's a great influence on all of us.
Yeah.
You know, very humble and very down to earth, and definitely leads us by example, you know, to be humble and be, you know, great with people that approach us, and of course an amazing performer as well.
Like the daddy in the band.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, cool. So is it hard to stand your ground as a female guitar player, or what do you think the times have changed in the past years?
It's definitely changed. I've definitely felt the change as a female guitar player. You know, when I grew up playing guitar, I talk about this in my clinics a lot, I had never heard of another female guitar player. I know now, you know, of course, I know the great Jennifer Batten and Michelle Meldrum, and they were around at that time, but I wasn't familiar with them. I only knew about Vi and Satriani and Paul Gilbert, and that's what I was into. So it's funny when people ask me, who's your favorite female guitar player? Like, who are your influences growing up? Was it Lita Ford? I didn't know who Lita Ford was. You know, I know now, of course. But it's great now, you know, to be a part of this really, you know, this growth of female guitar players. There's, you know, of course, Orianthi, and also Neely Brosh and Courtney Cox from the Iron Maidens, and Nikki Stringfield, of course, and Gretchen Menn and Irene Kedikidi, and there's, you know, of course, Jen Majora, who's from here, and there's just such a great growth of female talent now, and I'm just so thankful to be a part of it in some small way. And it's just amazing. It's not strange to be a female guitar player anymore.
And you get accepted from the guys, or in other bands, or in general in the music scene?
In my band now, absolutely. In my band now, for sure. They right off the bat, they were, you know, they knew that I would be able to do the job. In other bands, it's taken a little longer, for sure. I think as a female musician, there's definitely, you have to prove yourself more. No one's going to look at a guy guitar player and say, you know, before he plays a note, that guy's probably not going to be any good. You know, for a girl, every female musician, every time they step on a stage, has somebody watching this thinks they're not going to be as good.
So you have to prove yourself.
You have to prove yourself. But I think the important thing is, as we were talking before, you know, it's not about looks, it's not about anything else but your playing. So if you leave no doubt with your playing, then you can look however you want. You know, I can be on as many, can I say bullshit? As many bullshit, hottest chicks, whatever, lists, you know. But if I couldn't play the guitar to back it up, I couldn't come here and do guitar clinics. You know.
So we'll play. We're very thankful that you're here.
I am so thankful.
So what's your or who's your idol in shredding when it comes to guitar players?
I would say Steve Vai.
Okay.
Is the reason I started playing after seeing the movie Crossroads. That was when I knew I wanted to be a shred guitar player. And of course, you know, these guys like Marty Friedman and Jason Becker, like, you know, and Satriani. Like, I like the guys that play with speed but make it fun. You know, Paul Gilbert and Bruce Boyer from Racer X, you know, making it interesting, making it exciting, you know, not just like playing fast for the sake of playing fast. Those are the guys I like.
Oh, pretty cool. So what's your future plans?
Right now, I'm going to finish out this clinic tour, which is so much fun. I'm so thankful to Ibanez for putting me out here. And
they've also put a date for a UK.
Yes, we've just added 3 dates in the UK as well. And then so from here, I've got some dates in Switzerland, Italy, Spain, and France, and then we go to the UK, and then I get to go home. Finally. I get to go home. I'm going to go home for a few weeks, and during that time, I'm definitely planning on writing and recording some of my own music. I've been meaning to release a solo record for a long time now, and it's really difficult writing on the road. So I'm looking forward to having a few weeks at home to hopefully get a lot of that done, and then of course back out on the tour with Alice.
So I'm looking forward to hearing new stuff of you.
I'm excited.
So you're also included in Alice recording stuff or writing stuff, or is it just the band and he says, play it?
We'll see. We'll see what happens with. I know he's working on a new album. I'm just sort of like sitting here looking at my phone, like, wait, is it gonna ring? If the opportunity came, it would be such an honor to contribute to an Alice record. Cool. So I'm definitely hoping, but right now I'm just beyond thankful for the opportunity to stand next to him on stage.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for having me.
It's my pleasure. Picture